Attract women without even trying. Master these Stoic mindsets. Imagine a life where you truly feel at peace with who you are, where self-doubt fades and confidence shines from deep within. Have you ever wondered what truly makes a man attractive? We often find ourselves buried under a mountain of self-help books, following quick online dating tips, and even changing our looks and hobbies. Yet, something always seems to be missing. A sense of deep, real connection that cannot be created through surface-level changes alone. Picture waking up each day, not with a knot in your stomach, but with calm confidence, a quieting of that persistent voice of self-doubt. Imagine how this inner peace could change your interactions and relationships. In this video, we'll explore timeless Stoic principles focused on internal growth and real self-improvement. These foundations will not only make you a more attractive man, but one who attracts meaningful and enriching relationships. Have you ever felt upset by unfruitful dating experiences? Ever wondered why typical advice focused on tricks and quick fixes leaves you feeling empty and misaligned with your values? Many of us have found ourselves in this tough spot, self-conscious, anxious, and overwhelmed by the desire to improve, yet constantly disappointed by the lack of real change. But what if I told you there's a way to improve that aligns with your core values, delivering long-term fulfillment? Here at Stoic Philosophy, we believe in fostering lasting personal growth. Imagine developing not just your social skills, but your inner strength, unwavering confidence, and emotional resilience. By aligning your actions with principles rooted in Stoicism, we'll guide you through practical and deep changes that matter. In our video today, we'll explore principles such as mastering your mindset, growing real confidence, and embracing emotional resilience. These basic steps will pave the way for more advanced topics like practicing genuine presence, showing compassion and kindness, and living with unwavering honesty. By the end of this video, you'll have actionable steps to transform not just your dating life, but your entire approach to relationships and personal growth. Stay with us to discover how you can unlock your true potential and build a fulfilling, attractive personality from the inside out. Before we dive deep into these powerful ideas, don't forget to follow us at Stoic Philosophy. By subscribing, you commit to a journey of self-mastery that aligns with your deepest values, bringing you closer to the life you want to lead. Let's start this empowering journey to become the best version of yourself, not just for others, but for your own deep sense of fulfillment and confidence. Chapter 1. Master your mindset. How long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself? Epictetus. Imagine this. You wake up and feel a knot in your stomach, worries about the day ahead. There's a voice in your head asking, what if things go wrong? It's the same voice that keeps you up at night, thinking about past mistakes and worrying about tomorrow. This self-doubt is common, but what if you could quiet that voice, or make it softer? How often do you find yourself worrying about things you can't control? Think about it. Stoicism, an old way of thinking followed by great minds like Epictetus, shows us a new way to see things. Let's talk about the dichotomy of control. This idea teaches us to focus only on what we can control: our thoughts, actions, and reactions. Everything else? We can't control it, so why waste energy on it? Imagine your mind as a big ship with two parts. One part navigates calm waters within your control, your decisions and responses. The other part struggles against storms you can't control, fate, others' opinions, bad luck. Which part should you steer? Each evening, take a moment to think about your day. Ask yourself, what did I do well today? What could I have done better? This self-awareness is your guide, helping you build a strong mindset. Slowly, you'll notice changes, growing confidence and stronger resolve. Chapter 2. Cultivating confidence. No man is free who is not master of himself. Epictetus. Let's go deeper. Think about the last time your confidence was low. Was it because you doubted yourself, or because of someone else's opinion? Relying on others to feel good about yourself is shaky. It's like building a castle on sand, easy to fall apart. But imagine a fortress built on rock, the inner citadel. This is your unshakable confidence, coming from within. Your core values form the foundation of this fortress. Where do you find your confidence? From within or from others? To build this inner strength, identify your core values. Write them down. Honesty, kindness, determination. Whatever means the most to you. Each day, make choices that match these values. This match is powerful. It's like adding stones to your fortress, making it strong against doubt and outside criticism. For example, if integrity is important to you, let it guide your actions even when no one is watching. Decisions become easier. Self-belief grows naturally. Confidence comes from knowing you are living true to who you are. Chapter 3. Emotional resilience. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine this. You're in the middle of a heated argument, emotions running high. How often do you react quickly, only to regret it later? Emotional instability can hurt relationships. But here's the good news. You can change this. Meet Logos, the Stoic principle of reason and logic. By embracing Logos, you can control your emotional responses, becoming less reactive and more thoughtful. Picture a Stoic sage, calm, composed, and unbothered by chaos. This isn't an unreachable goal. It's possible through practice. How? By thinking ahead about problems each morning. Imagine the setbacks of the day and plan your reactions. Think of a past conflict where your emotions took over. Now, replay it in your mind. This time, anticipate the triggers. Visualize yourself pausing, taking a deep breath, and responding with calm logic instead of heated emotion. This practice builds resilience. Imagine you receive harsh criticism at work. Instead of an emotional reaction, you pause, reflect. Use Logos. What's in your control? Your reaction. You choose not to be shaken by harsh words. As you practice this regularly, notice how it changes interactions. See how resilience begins to show. It's a powerful shift from being controlled by your emotions to controlling them. Looking ahead, apply these ideas and notice the changes within you. Master your mindset, build confidence, and grow emotional resilience. Remember, this journey of self-mastery is not about becoming someone else, but about becoming the best version of yourself. Stay tuned for the next steps, where we will explore how to develop real charisma and create meaningful connections. Chapter 4. Practicing genuine presence. Wherever you are, be all there. Seneca. Picture this. You're on a date, but your mind is everywhere. You're checking your phone, worrying about work, or bothered by the noise around you. How often are you truly present when talking to someone? Being only half there can make the other person feel neglected or unimportant. Think about moments when someone gave you their full attention. How valued did you feel? That's the power of being genuinely present. Mindfulness is the key. It means focusing on the present moment. Forget about tomorrow's worries or yesterday's problems. Focus on the now. Are you really listening when someone speaks, or are you thinking about what you will say next? Practice deep listening. When talking with someone, put your phone away. Look into their eyes. Respond thoughtfully, not just with nods and ahas. Let your presence be a gift. It's your promise to this moment and to understanding the person in front of you. Think of yourself in a deep conversation, completely engaged, and watch how connections deepen. This full attention changes shallow interactions into meaningful connections, making you more relatable and attractive. Chapter 5. Showing compassion and kindness. Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness. Seneca. Imagine a world where everyone is kind and compassionate, what would it look like? Now think about the last time someone showed you unexpected kindness. How did it make you feel? Sadly, many dating strategies encourage tricks rather than true connection. But real attractiveness comes from kindness and empathy. Sympathia is the Stoic idea of shared humanity. Recognize that everyone you meet has similar hopes, dreams, and fears. Approach each interaction with empathy and respect. How often do you really think about the feelings of others? Commit to performing one act of kindness daily. It could be as simple as a sincere compliment or helping someone with a small task. Acts of kindness spread. They create goodwill and can turn strangers into friends and friends into romantic partners. Imagine yourself practicing this daily. Your interactions will become richer, more enjoyable, and deeply meaningful. Every act of kindness builds a bridge, bringing you closer to others and making you a magnetic presence. For example, learning a new language builds brain power and opens doors to different cultures. Think of visiting a foreign country and being able to speak the local language. Or imagine playing a musical instrument flawlessly, with the discipline spreading to other areas of your life. You become someone who radiates curiosity and knowledge. Your mind is as fit and attractive as your body. This blend of confidence and depth draws people to you, fostering more meaningful connections. Chapter 9. Cultivating hobbies and passions. The more articulate one is, the more dangerous words become. Sophocles. Visualize a day where you engage in an activity just for the joy of it. No external pressure, no deadline, pure passion. What activities bring you genuine joy and satisfaction? We often overlook hobbies and passions, thinking they are less important than productivity. Yet these activities make our lives colorful, making us interesting and fulfilled. They are key to a balanced life. Think about passionate living. Engage in interests that resonate with you, gardening, painting, hiking, or anything that excites you. Remember a hobby you once loved but lost touch with. Can you bring that back into your life? Picture a weekend away from routine. You dive into a new recipe, explore a trail, or create something with your hands. Rediscover a hobby or passion you've neglected. Devote time to it regularly. These activities are not just pastimes. They are reflections of who you are and what drives you. Imagine the conversations that come from these passions. You meet someone new, and instead of small talk, you light up sharing your latest adventure or project. I just picked up rock climbing, you say, filled with enthusiasm. Your eyes sparkle as you describe the thrill of reaching new heights. Hobbies add depth to your character. They show you value personal joy and growth, making you more relatable and interesting. People are drawn to those who live with zest. This connection forms the basis for rich, shared experiences. By focusing on physical well-being, intellectual growth, and living your passions, you become more attractive, not just on the surface, but deeply. This growth radiates confidence and authenticity, drawing people towards you. Imagine your future, fit, knowledgeable, and passionately engaged in life. See yourself connecting with others on meaningful levels, sharing not just thoughts, but experiences and joys. The journey towards personal development is ongoing. This growth not only enhances your attractiveness, but also enriches every part of your life. Embark on this path and see how it transforms your relationships and self-view. Stay tuned as we explore building meaningful relationships. We'll talk about effective communication, fostering mutual respect, and embracing vulnerability. Chapter 10. Communicating effectively. Better to trip with the feet than with the tongue. Zeno of Citium. Imagine being in a conversation where words aren't coming out right. Misunderstandings build up and frustration grows. Bad communication can ruin any relationship. But how often do you really listen? Think back to a time when someone truly understood you. How did it feel? Good communication isn't just about talking. It's about listening too. Picture yourself with someone important to you. Are you ready to talk? Or are you really listening? This small change can make a big difference. Good communication means being clear, honest, and most importantly, a good listener. Are you as good at listening as you are at talking? Improve your listening skills. Really hear what's being said and repeat back to make sure you understand. For example, if someone says, "I felt ignored today," you can reply, "So you felt like no one noticed your efforts." This shows you care about their thoughts. Imagine doing this in real life. You're making plans with a partner. Instead of insisting on your ideas, you listen and repeat back their thoughts. Notice how things change. More respect, better understanding, and less frustration. Chapter 11. Fostering mutual respect. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality. Seneca. Think about someone you deeply respect. What do you like about them? Now, do you show this same respect to those you care about? Lack of respect can create hidden walls in relationships, causing distance and misunderstandings. Disrespect or lack of appreciation can weaken any relationship. Mutual respect is the foundation for strong connections. How often do you show respect and appreciation to the important people in your life? Regularly express gratitude and respect. Simple acts like acknowledging efforts and qualities can strengthen a relationship. Try saying, "I really appreciate how you handled that," or "I admire your dedication." Imagine the impact. You show your partner appreciation daily. This practice doesn't just increase respect, but also deepens your bond, bringing more admiration over time. Chapter 12. Embracing vulnerability. What stands in the way becomes the way. Marcus Aurelius. Imagine a tall, strong wall. It keeps you safe from harm. But what if this wall also keeps you away from true connections? Fear of being vulnerable acts like this wall, blocking closeness. Think about the last time you truly opened up, shared a fear, a dream, or a worry. How did it affect your relationship? Embracing vulnerability means seeing it as a strength that deepens connection. Imagine sharing a personal dream with your partner. How might it bring you closer? Think about how often you allow yourself to be open and vulnerable in your relationships. It can be scary, but it builds trust. When was the last time you shared your true feelings with someone? Start by sharing your fears, dreams, and worries with your partner. These moments of openness can transform your relationship, building deeper trust and closeness. Imagine telling your partner about a long-held dream or a fear you rarely share. See how this shared understanding strengthens your bond, bringing it all together. Now, imagine using these ideas, communicating effectively, fostering mutual respect, and embracing vulnerability in your relationships. Picture the results: fewer misunderstandings, growing respect, and deeper connections. Think about a future where your conversations are full of real understanding, where mutual respect is part of every day, and where vulnerability brings you closer. Picture the transformation in your relationships and in yourself. By focusing on these practices, you build relationships that are not just meaningful, but also deeply fulfilling. Your communication becomes clearer, your respect genuine, and your vulnerability a source of strength. Consider what steps you can take today to improve your relationships. Remember, the journey to deeper connections starts with small, intentional changes. Embrace these Stoic-inspired practices and watch as your relationships and your life become richer and more satisfying. Now it's time for us to take action. Information without action is often forgotten and rarely helps us move forward. It's using this knowledge that helps us become better, more resilient people. Here are a few steps you can take today to master these principles and become a more composed, confident, and emotionally resilient individual. 1. Focus on one principle. To truly integrate what we've learned, start by focusing on one principle for the next few weeks. This focused effort leads to deeper understanding and greater change. Here are 3 key ideas we've discussed. Master your mindset. Actionable tip: Focus on what you can control. Every time you worry, ask yourself, is this within my control? If not, let it go. Cultivate confidence. Actionable tip. Align daily actions with your core values. Write down those values and reflect on them each morning. Build emotional resilience. Actionable tip. Practice morning visualization. Imagine the potential problems of the day and plan your calm, logical responses. Practice genuine presence. Actionable tip. Commit to being fully present in every interaction. Put away distractions like your phone and focus on deep listening. 2. Make a public commitment. Make a public commitment to focus on one of these principles. Share it with us in the comments. This public commitment can make you more serious about your goals and allows us to follow up on your journey. Why this matters? Sharing your commitment creates accountability. You're more likely to stick to your goals, and it also fosters a sense of community and mutual support. 3. Brainstorm daily, small, winnable actions. Think of daily actions you can take to master your chosen principle. Here are a few ideas. Master your mindset. Daily reflection. Spend 5 minutes each evening reflecting on your reactions. Were they in your control? How could you handle them better? Gratitude practice. Start your day by listing 3 things you are grateful for. This shifts focus from worries to positives. Cultivate confidence. Daily affirmations. Begin with affirmations that reinforce your core values and strengths. Integrity. Check. At the end of the day, review your actions. Did they align with your core values? If not, plan how to improve tomorrow. Build emotional resilience. Journal. Write down one emotional challenge from the day and how you used logic to overcome it. Breathing exercises. Practice deep breathing or mindfulness meditation for a few minutes each morning to prepare for the day's emotional challenges. Practice genuine presence. Focused. Conversations. Dedicate at least one conversation a day where you practice active listening without interruption. Mindfulness. Moments. Multiple times throughout the day, pause and bring attention to your surroundings, grounding yourself in the present. We'd love to help you break down your chosen principle further if you share it with us in the comments. 4. Track your progress. Keeping track of your progress is crucial. Here are a few ways to reflect and assess. Journaling, daily entries. Write about your experiences, successes, and lessons each day. Reflect on how your chosen principle is impacting your life. Weekly review. At the end of each week, review your entries. Look for patterns, improvements, and areas needing more focus. Accountability partner. Find a buddy. Pair up with someone who shares similar goals. Regularly update each other on your progress and provide mutual support. Share progress. Use social media or community groups to share milestones. This makes your journey more interactive and engaging. Self-check-ins, set reminders. Use your phone to set reminders or alarms to check in with yourself. Ask, am I practicing my principle right now? Reflective questions. Pose questions like, what went well and what can be improved to yourself throughout the day. By taking these deliberate actions, you turn theory into practice. Watch how these small, intentional changes build up, creating noticeable improvements in your mindset, confidence, resilience, and presence. Now imagine putting these steps into practice today. Take your first action and let us know what that will be in the comments. Sharing not only strengthens your commitment, but also allows us to support and follow your journey. Thank you for being a part of our journey at Stoic Philosophy. If you found this helpful and want to continue growing with us, subscribe to our channel. Without subscribing, you might miss out on more empowering wisdom that can transform your life. Stay engaged, stay strong, and embrace the path of Stoic self-mastery.